about diversity. And at the same time, when the black students at this university saying that they want to make their choice a person who they want, and then diversity is something else. And I'm just glad today to say that
history became Temple made on Wednesday, April 10th at the Bell Tower with the Slave Black Studies protest.
The university and the students. And that's our purpose.
A haze of strong speakers spoke to the student audience, making aware of the alleged attacks on the Department of African Studies.
Let's keep the dream of Dr. King alive. Now, you know, it's very important that we're all here today having this rally because you want to be heard. We want to keep our African American studies at Temple University.
It's problematic, and it shows that we, the African American Studies Department, are not taken seriously as other departments in this university.
There's nothing more beautiful than learning about yourself from yourself. Yes. And no one from the English department or anyone else can take that away.
And we're not going to have this racism. There are too many departments on this campus where black instructors are demeaned, they are treated with disrespect, and she has her hand in it. The world wants us to discriminate and degress ourselves.
I came across this little gathering going on, and I heard about the removing of the African American Studies Department. I just feel like it's ridiculous because it's such a significant thing at one of the most diverse, important schools on the East Coast. And I think that's about it.
Myself and some other student organizers, we got together. We're all just students. We're not from any centralized organization. We got together because we witnessed the injustices of the College of Liberal Arts against the Department of Africana Studies, but also against the departments of Asian Studies, Women's Studies, Queer Studies, all of which have been collapsed. And so us not being able to autonomously, or the faculty not being able to autonomously elect a chairperson is just another injustice committed against us. And so what we wanted to do today is just come out and show the faculty and show the administration that we're not going to stand for this as students. We need to keep our minority studies and our disciplines authentic.
We don't understand the fight we took to make sure African Studies was in here, to make sure that the doctrine happened that was in here.
Over this black department. It is disrespect, it is disregard, it is criminal.
That we need to be more diverse within our studies here at Temple University. They give other clubs and studies like sacred spaces and religion studies. They give those things so much value, but they do not give us the value of where we've truly come from. Because to know where you come from will teach you where you go. And Temple speaks about teaching us and giving us a well-rounded education, but if we do not learn every type of our surroundings, how will we be well-educated in what our process here in life is? So I feel like that's the issue, that the diversity is truly not within diversity.
But in the reality, these students today, they have an obligation, and they're meeting that obligation by standing up and demanding that their voices be heard, and the choice that they want, that person becomes in existence. So we're saying if they stand up today, it will make it that much more better in the forthcoming future. And I'm glad that these students here chose Temple University, because I certainly got a chance to meet them.
That's what you got to do. You got to go in the street, children. You can't stand up here on this plantation. You got to get in the road. And you got to be heard. And don't let nobody, just remember this. You all have an ancestral obligation. I don't care if you're a white boy, a black boy, a white girl, a black girl, your parents and your forefathers, you're supposed to show them that you're decent and honorable. You show and make people respect other people.
What do we do? Stand up, fight back! Black studies is under attack! What do we do? Stand up, fight back! Black studies is under attack! People don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people.
Other students who are wanting to kind of cling on to any kind of group that is about bringing community action, about organizing. I would encourage everyone to reach out to anything, whatever you like, any discipline, any minority group that you know demonstrates here at Temple, because it's very lively and very active. We just don't hear too much about it. It's not the Greeks or any kind of other organization, but we're about bringing real change. We're not just about, standing in lines at soup kitchens, but we're about, being out on the streets, and it's so important because we're here in North Philadelphia. So I would encourage everybody to find something, find your niche to bring about some change in the community.